So look at this piece of crazy. It's a completely free-floating stacked foundation cube. And let me show you how to do it. It's crazy simple. So grab some blueprinted posts. The area that I'm in, just outside of Watoga, I've placed my camp, as you can see, on the top of the telephone pole, which just gives me a lot more room. I've also measured just how many foundations I can get in. So where I placed that one means that I can get 5 by 5. So I'm using a floating gantry here. If you don't know how to do it, you just apply a post to this and blueprint it. Now, I know that that's the height I want. That's going to be the bottom of my foundation that I'm going to build out from. So now, you won't believe this, but you just bang a foundation on it. Because I was pretty sure this was patched. In fact, it was patched, but it looks like it's made its way back. So prepare to grandfather in some incredibly huge stacked camps. Look, here it is. That's it. You don't even have to watch any more of the video if you don't want to. That's how you do it. At this point, if you want to make it higher, just stack more posts and attach more foundations. I'm going to show you a massive cube that I built. It's a Borg 5 by 5. I mean, it's just absolutely massive, just so that you can get some pointers if you want to do something similar. And I'm super curious like what people actually make, because there is quite a lot you can do. Like when you apply when you put one of the posts onto a given foundation, you can attach in various directions. So of course you can make sort of like weird pyramids and stuff like that. But for the purposes of this video, here is a massive 5 by 5 cube. In this part, all I'm doing is stacking the number of posts that I actually need to make it 5 high. I've already made it 5 wide. And then I just stack them. It's pretty like annoying, of course, because of the height, even with a jetpack. But just use those floating stair gantries. You know, just pop them up and then drop them wherever you like, and then just delete them when you're done. I use those pretty much for the whole of this build. It's funny trying to do any kind of a voiceover for this video because it's so simple. Like, it's great. I'm really curious actually what people are going to make. This actually comes from I asked on the Facebook page, like, hey, does anyone know how to stack these? Of course we can still, and we've always been able to stack them with the rotating ramp and just elevating the height bit. It's a little bit, well, it's a lot more fiddly than this and not nearly as pleasing. So now I've got it 5 by 5. I'm just gonna like run through and just, that's my cat. Hello, Mooney. Thanks for saying hi. You know, the rest of this video is literally just me putting together the full foundations and making an inside. On the inside, what's really cool, and you'll see a little bit later, is that you can actually drop walls on the inside once you've placed some normal floors, and they stack up against the foundations really neatly and they look good. So there you go. There's your 5 by 5, and once you've filled it through, you'll notice that there are, I mean, you've got 5 floors to play with. It's a gargantuan structure, and because the foundations cost the same amount as a normal floor, I think by the time I'd finished the whole thing, it was probably something like 60 foundations, I had like 75% camp budget left. You know what I mean? Like, it was just everything. I mean, look at that. It's just a monolith, isn't it? It's a supreme beast. It's a Borg cube, let's be honest. And then on the inside, I just dropped these because I'm not building it as a camp necessarily. I was just really curious what might turn out. So once you've built it, you can drop the walls just like this. Apply whatever wallpaper you want, and away you go. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already.